Hello, we will deal with community. It includes all of the populations of a given area. Since population consists of a group of organisms or different species of organisms, community is a group consisting of various species in a common location. In ecology, community means a group of interdependent plants or animals growing or living together in natural condition all occupy a specified habitat. For example, communities of insectivorous birds includes bluebirds, flycatchers, kingbirds, etc. We will define community. Community is also called as biosynos. It is an aggregate of organisms which form a distinct ecological unit defined in terms of flora, means plants, fauna, or both. For example, grassland community. So in the grassland community, the distinct ecological unit is grass, that is the plant, and the related fauna or animals are insects, birds, grazing mammals, etc. So all these will form a grassland community. The study of community is called synecology. The community of living organisms, that is biotic, and non-living organisms, that is abiotic environment, function together as an ecological system or ecosystem. Competition has effects on the animal community in the different ways. The first is establishment of social hierarchies. Hierarchies means ranking of the organisms in a group depending upon the characteristic of the organism. So the top individuals dominates all others. Second is establishment of territories. Territories is the method by which an animal or group of animals protects its territory from incursions or attack by others of its species so that they form their distinct territory boundary. Territorial boundaries may be marked by sounds such as bird songs or scents of pheromones. Third is regulation of population size, keeping a population within the carrying capacity of its environment. So depending upon the environmental conditions, the population size is maintained. Fourth is segregation of species into different niches. Niches means habitat. So a variety of abiotic factors, the range of resources and conditions allowing the species to maintain a viable population. So according to the environmental conditions, there is segregation or species in different habitat. Fifth is speciation. So speciation is evolutionary differentiation leading to species formation. So the species are evolved depending upon the environmental condition. So the formation of new and distinct species in the course of evolution, that speciation is affected because of competition. Now we study the community characteristics. The composition and character of the community is an indicator of the type of environment that is present, as community is an aggregate of organisms which form distinct ecological unit. The characteristics of communities are species richness, dominance, diversity, abundance, vertical stratification, ecotone and age effect, and ecological succession. So the first characteristic of community is species richness. So species richness is the number of different species represented in an ecological community or particular region. So it is simply a count of species and it does not take into account the abundance of the species or their distributions. For example, in the picture, in the community 1, you can see the peacock, sparrow, parrots, and flamingos. So though the number of peacock, parrots, flamingo, and sparrow are different, the we will consider peacock species sparrow species, flamingo species, and parrot species. So there are four species of the birds. So in the community of the birds, there are four species irrespective of number of individuals within the species. So the abundance is 9 because there are two peacock plus one sparrow means 3, 2 flamingo 5, and 4 parrots means 9. So abundance of birds in the community is 9, but species richness is 4 because there are only 4 species. So thus this species richness is simply a count of species and will not take into account the abundances. In the community second, it will more illustrate this point where there is single peacock, 6 sparrows, 1 flamingo and 1 parrot. So the here in this community also abundance of birds is 9, total number of birds are 9, but there are 4 species of the birds and therefore species richness is 4. Measure of species richness. The species richness can be measured in the terms of Mannix index D. In the large sample, more species are expected because large areas are environmentally more heterogeneous than small areas. The number of species divided by the square root of the number of individuals in the sample gives the measure of species. So in a particular location, the measure of species richness is called the Mannix index D, and it is given as D is equal to S divided by square root of N, where S is the number of different species and N is the total number of individuals. So to be more precise, we'll calculate the Mannix index in different communities. Mannix index gives the species richness. So D species richness or Mannix index is equal to S number of different species divided by square root of N, that is total number of individuals. So for example, in community 1, number of different species are 6 and the total number of individuals are 9. Then the square root of N, that is total number of individuals, will be 3, and S divided by square root of N, that is 6 by 3, is equal to 2, that is Mannix index. In second community, if the number of different species is 3, total number of individuals again are 9, then square root of 9 is 3, and S divided by square root of N is 3 by 3, that is 1. So Mannix index is 1. Thus, the species richness in community 1 is more than that of community 2. High species richness. Area in which higher number of species are present has high species richness. For example, if plot A has 4 species of organisms and plot B has 6 species of organisms, then plot B has higher species richness than plot A. So in plot A, there are peacocks, 2 peacocks, 1 sparrow, 2 flamingo, and 4 parrots. So there are 4 species. One is of peacock, one is of sparrow, third is of flamingo, and fourth is of parrot. While in plot B, one species of peacock, one species of sparrow, one species of flamingo, one species of parrot. In addition to this, there is species of hen and that of pigeon. So there are total 6 species of birds, and therefore plot B has higher species richness than plot A. Determinants of species richness include the abundance of potential ecological niches. That means if there is abundance of habitats or ecological niches, then there will be increase in number of species and not the abundance of species. Closeness to the margins of adjacent communities. If the adjacent communities are close, then it facilitates movements of species from one community to other. Third is geographic isolation. The separation of two populations of the same species by a physical barrier such as mountain or body of water can determine the species richness. Therefore, there will be no intra-population competition. Dominance of one species over other. As a result, dominant species richness is observed in a particular area. Habitat stress, that means environmental fluctuations. So less environmental fluctuations will favor species richness. More environmental fluctuations lead to survival of the fittest and less species richness because those species that tolerate the change in environment will survive. So habitat stress also has influence on species richness. Geologic history. It includes physical, chemical, biological changes that took place in particular area. Accordingly, geological distribution of species occur and that affects species richness. The importance of species richness is if more number of species are present, more will be the species richness, hence stable will be the ecosystem. More species richness will contribute to increase in biodiversity, which is an important aspect of biodiversity conservation. Then the next characteristic of species richness or community is dominance. It is relative control exerted by organisms over the species composition of the community. Species exerting this important control are called dominant species. All the organisms in a community are not equally important in determining the nature of that community. Out of the numerous organisms present in the community, only a few species exert the major controlling influence due to their size, number of activities. That means some species can tolerate the different conditions in the ecological net and these species will be dominant. Dominance is most commonly expressed in the reactions of an organism on its habitat. Only those organisms that tolerate the modified physical conditions of the environment can exist in the community. Dominant species are those which are highly successful ecologically. These species determine to some extent the conditions under which the associated species grow. For example, plants are more frequently dominant in terrestrial communities than are animals. In aquatic community, animals are relatively more important in this role. In large pasture community, grass is dominant among producers and the cattle, that means the organisms which are grazing on grass, are dominant among consumers. In forest communities, trees are dominant. They decrease light intensity, increase the relative humidity, decrease wind velocity, and furnish shelter and food for animals. So they have influence on the other communities. So removal of dominant species may result in a sudden change in the community. Dominance is observed in direct effects of organisms on each other, which is called coactions. For example, bison, which is American buffalo, on plains fed on taller grasses more extensively than short grasses. Consequently, over extensive areas, short grass species replaced tall grasses almost entirely. Thus, bison were coactant with and dominant over the composition and character of the community. And thus, the dominant species have effect on the community of other species. The another characteristics of the community, that is diversity, abundance, vertical stratification, ecotone and age effect, and ecological succession, will deal with this in part 2 of the video. And the link is given in the description. Thank you.